Carrie White with ITSEC TV in Orlando, and I just came by to talk to Dave here with Christie. Now, Dave, you have 3 different demos going on here today.
Yeah, Carrie, welcome to our booth. We've got 3 demos. The first demo we think is very significant in terms of improving the quality for image fidelity and for training and simulation applications. Essentially what we're showing is the difference between 120 hertz and 60 hertz. So 60 hertz is typically the standard that our customers have now for display technology, image generation technology, but we're showing the true benefits of actually going to a higher update rate. So basically pointing out that the differences in image quality are not just a function of the spatial pixel counts, but also the temporal update rate. So it's pixels per second as opposed to just pixels over a certain angular extent.
Right. So now in layman's terms, what you're saying is that it's updating the picture quicker so that your eye can capture it faster.
There's a significant difference in clarity, especially as you start to see things move.
Right, and I actually noticed that by watching it, where things kind of blur at 60 hertz, whereas 120, it looks a lot clearer throughout the picture. Now, another thing you told me about earlier was your Auto Calibration System, and I thought that was really unique, something I haven't heard of, but something that you say you've had for quite some time, you just don't really necessarily talk about a lot. So tell me about that.
Well, it's hugely significant for us because we use it. We are customers of our own auto calibration system. So when we come to an event like this, every one of these 3 displays that we've got here in our booth, we're all set up using auto calibration. I think we'd have a much more difficult time recruiting folks to come over and set up if they knew they had to spend their entire Thanksgiving weekend. So I think that's a big plus for our folks that actually have to go through and set this up. Not me, but the folks that do the hard work.
Now, what's your 3rd demo today?
So next door, we've got a system that's using what's called our GS line of projectors. So these projectors actually use solid state illumination, again, cutting down on that cost, lower cost of ownership, but they're also able to take advantage of the warping and blending, not in the projector, so the cost of the projector is lower, but we take that warp engine and actually put that into the image generator. But on top of that, we can layer AutoCal the same way we layer it now with the hardware-based warp engine solution. And the experience from the user standpoint is exactly the same. So AutoCal, in terms of the interface, the functionality, the way they use it, is exactly the same. It's just the underlying mechanics are done differently in a lower cost way and something that's easier to deploy for many customers.
Okay, wonderful. Well, thank you so much for spending some time with me today and talking to us a little bit about your technology here at ITSEC. For more coverage, please stay tuned to ITSEC TV.